attentional passengers traveling on the 8:30 on the 8:30 on the 8:30. Còn cao này sẽ là thời tiết sẽ là tự động sẽ thiệu rồi. laptop, table, table, laptop, laptop, carton, carton, lovely, lovely, perfect, rainy, allow, receive, reduce, allow, 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 receive, reduce, increase, 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 the increase, 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 project, 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 increase, 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 project, import, 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 export, 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 conduct, 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 present, 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 import, conduct, conduct, present, present, contest, 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 survey, 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 sir, survey, 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 produce, 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 refund, 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 object, 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 subject, 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 chữ gì đây? Subject, permit, 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 contract, contract, produce, produce, refund, object, object, export, export, review, 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 delay, report, answer, entrance, access, 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 respond, reply, 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 rely, reply, visit, 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 finish, 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 process, 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 promise, 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 answer, academy, 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 academic, academic, academician, 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 nation, national, nation, national, nationality, nationality, nationalization, 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 national, national, nationalization, nationalization, academy, academy, academic, 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 academician, 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 academy, academy, academic, academy, academic, academician, academic, academician, academician, nationality, national, national, nation, nationality, nationalization, 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 nationalization. Nationalization, nationality, nationality, academic, academician, academician, academic, academic, academy, academy, agree, guarantee, Japanese, balloon, 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 afternoon, agree, guarantee, Japanese, agree, guarantee, guarantee, Japanese, balloon, balloon, Japanese, balloon, balloon, afternoon, capable, capable, impossible, impossible, capable, capable, social, financial, financial, influential, responsibility, ability, technician, physician, able, capable, impossible, social, financial, influential, responsibility, ability, technician, physical, physician, historic, education, question, ingredient, ancient, religious, various, religious, various, selfish, childish, critical, educate, modernize, geography, allergy, remarkable, technician, physician, historic, education, ingredient, ancient, religious, various, selfish, childish, critical, educate, modernize, geography, democracy, virtue, raphy, nice, eight, decade, liscate, educate, 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 democracy, allergy, ology, allergy, geography, critical, critical, the rest, article, look after, content words, article, you should take your time to work for the next hour. You should take your time to work for the next hour. For the next hour. Next hour. Next hour. The store will be closing in about the store will be closing in about 15 minutes. You should take your time to work for the next hour. The store will be closing will be closing in about 15 minutes. 15 minutes. 15 minutes. Next hour. Next hour. For the next hour. Next hour. Next hour. $15. The store will be closing in about 15 minutes. The store will be closing in about 15 minutes. 15 minutes. 15 minutes. 15. In about 15 minutes. The store will be closing in about 15 minutes. The store will be closing in about 15 minutes. In about. The store will be closing in about 15 minutes. The store will not be open for holidays. Will not be open for holidays. The store will not be open for holidays. The store will not be open for holidays. The store will not be open for holidays. If you haven't signed up for it, you should hurry. Signed up. If you haven't signed up for it, you should hurry. If you haven't signed up for it, you should hurry. If you haven't signed up for it, you should hurry. If you haven't signed up for it, you should hurry. If you haven't signed up for it, you should hurry. You should hurry. If you haven't signed up for it, sign up. Signed up. This is the only chance. The only chance. This is the only chance. This is the only chance. Buildings. Accommodate all members. The hall is the biggest in the building, so I am sure we can accommodate. We can accommodate all members. Accommodate all members. This is the only chance. There will be a lecture by Nhiem, the manager. Thank you for coming to the reopen of Quarry Stadium. I will be happy to answer any questions you may have at the end of this presentation. It can be dangerous to reveal your personal information. There will be a lecture by Nhiem, the manager. The manager, thank you for coming to the reopen. Thank you for coming to the reopening of Quarry Stadium. To the reopening of Quarry Stadium, I'll be happy to answer any questions you may have at the end of this presentation. You may have at the end of this presentation. It can be dangerous to reveal your personal information. Habit you may have at the end of this presentation. Your personal information. Would you ever consider taking a cooking course online? Would you ever consider if you ever consider taking a cooking course online? They can't speak English. They can't speak English. Can. They can't speak English. They can. They can't speak English. They can speak English. They can't speak English. Speak English. They can't speak English. They can't speak English. They can't speak English. He didn't go to work. He didn't go to work. We couldn't finish the team project. Half the voice. False in speech. Do you understand what I mean? You're from Vietnam. They're learning English. How does it work? How does it work? How does it work? How does it work? Nice of you. What a beautiful house. Exclamation. They are learning English. They are learning English. They are learning English. They are learning English. They're learning English. How does it work? 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 I don't know. How does it work? How does it work? How does it? What's your name? What's your name? What's your name? How does it work? 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 How nice of you. What a beautiful house. How nice of you. How nice of you. How nice of you. How nice of you. What a beautiful house. What a beautiful house. What a beautiful house. Beautiful. Beautiful. Of you. Of you. Of you. How nice of you. Of you. What a beautiful house. Do you understand what I mean? Do you understand what I mean? You're from Vietnam, aren't you? What I mean? Do you understand what I mean? What I mean? Do you understand? Do you understand what I mean? What I mean? Why? Do you understand what I mean? You're from Vietnam, aren't you? You're from Vietnam, aren't you? The blue, green, and orange parking areas will be under construction for one. The blue, green, and orange parking areas will be under construction for 1 month. For 1 month. 1 month. The blue, green, and orange parking areas will be under construction for 1 month. And the blue, green, and orange parking areas will be under construction for 1 month. Will be under construction for 1 month. And orange parking areas. The blue, green, and orange parking areas will be under construction for 1 month. Have you lived here for a long time? Long time? I bought a new car. I bought a new car. That's great. Can I make an announcement? Can I make an announcement? I bought a new car. That's great. Can I make an announcement? Who will volunteer? Who will volunteer? When did you arrive last night? You need a pen, a pencil. A pencil, and some paper. You can count on family, friends, and even neighbors. I hope you enjoy feeding the animals. I hope you enjoy feeding the animals, visiting our facility, and watching our history video. Are you looking for a change of career? Do you usually cook at home? In order to speed up the process, please have your identification ready. In a few minutes, we'll be making a quick stop at the Linden Plaza. When was the last time you went to the bookstore? Career at home. In order to speed this process, please have your identification. Please turn off the smartphone. Everyone loves products which are made from high quality materials and have a low price. Our new leader meet the person will bring to our company a great vision, a great vision. We anticipate the heavy thunderstorms. We're open-minded to start. After reaching the goal, we can go home or keep working. I saw a team's car yesterday, which was very expensive. Which was very expensive. Very expensive. Do you remember what he had? Do you remember what he had for the dinner last weekend? Weekend? There are some people watching the performance. Traveling to Japan by ship takes about 6 hours. All stores will be closed for the rest of the week. Can avoid this traffic congestion by taking Park Avenue. I saw Tim's car yesterday, which were very expensive. There's people watching. First of all, thank you for attending today's job fair. Please watch your steps along the way. On this tour, we will visit the factory. You can order whatever you want. You will meet Jimmy Hoffman, who is the last year's winner. The sale will end soon. The sale will end soon if we run out of them. You may take the buses parked outside. Steps along the way. On this tour, visit the factory. Number 10. The factory, whatever you want. Who is the last year's winner? Will end soon if we run around of them. Read the word with the carpet strips. Organize cartoon. coming weekend, this program will require you to place different materials in each rack. Come join us for the celebration from 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. The winning singers will receive a trip to Chicago. You can easily find recipes for quick dinner and party foods. Please remain by on the next programs. Representative. Representative will assist you shortly. $19.95, $19.95, $19.95, $19.95, 2019, 2019, 2019, 2020, 2021, 2019, 2021. Room 5070, room 507, 1-800-205-3462, 1-800-205-3462. $12.85, $12.85, 22 degrees Celsius, 22 degrees Celsius, 45 degrees Fahrenheit. Celsius, Fahrenheit. Yeah. $12.85, 22 degrees Celsius, 45 degrees Fahrenheit. January 1st, February 2nd, March 3rd, April 4th, May 5th, June 16th, July 2017, July 27th, August 18th, September 22nd, 12th, October 10th, November 11th, August 18th, July 27th, 7th, April 4th, January 1st, February 2nd, March 3rd, May 5th, 4th, 6th, 16th, August 18th, September 22nd, September 12th, 12. Fourth, May 5th, 16th, 7th, 15th, 22nd, October 10th, November 11th, December 12th, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th, 13th, 14th, 15th, 16th, 17th, 18th, 19th, 20th, 21st, 22nd, 23rd, 24th, 25th, 26th, 27th, 28th, 29th, 30th, 31st, anyway, 31st, 20th, 20th, 30th, 30th. 29th, 30th, 31st. www.toeicspeaking.com, www.newyorkuniversity.edu, Jasmine Toss at naver.com, .edu, at naver.com, Doctor Department extension, Saint Street, Avenue, Boulevard, number, extension, Saint, a street, Avenue, Boulevard, number, airplane, backcake, cowboy, airplane, cowboy, raindrop, birthday, newspaper, reminder before class, organize, cartoon, convenient, recreation, version, appreciate, recognize, communication, pronunciation, technology, variety, graphic, flexible, sustainable, mechanic, memorial. Organize, cartoon, convenient, convenient, recreation, version, appreciate, 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 recognize, organize, organize, recognize, 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 communication, 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 pronunciation, technology, variety, variety, graphic, flexible, sustainable, 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 mechanic, mechanic, memorial, 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 various, obvious, obviously, 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 obvious, obviously, various, obvious, various, obvious, various, 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 obviously, obviously, but, temperature, 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 passenger, 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 period, 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 peer, when pay, period, period, current, current, current or current, avenue, avenue, beverage, 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 boat, hour, atmosphere, various, 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 obviously, period, period, photograph, 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 passenger, temperature, current, label, 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 choir, choir, group of people who sing together, for example in church service or public performance. Choir, novel, novel, champagne, 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 in champagne, champagne, đúng rồi, champagne, psychology, psychology, root, 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 road, obviously, various, atmosphere, avenue, avenue, beverage, beverage, beverage. We'll tell you what to expect for the upcoming weekend. This program will require you to place different waste materials in each bag. Come join us for the celebration from 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. The winning singers will receive a trip to Chicago. You can easily find recipes for quick dinner and party foods. Please remain on the line, and the next available representative will assist you shortly. Will assist you shortly. Representative. Representative.